17-meter band is one of the WARC bands which I listen to often. 17-meter amateur radio band extends from 18.068 to 18.168 MHz. I searched reverse beacon network for a period of previous 3 years. It showed that VU2 GSM had been active on the band for the past few days. 4 meters of wire will be needed on each side for a 17-meter dipole antenna. Fixed 4 meter of wire to either side in an inverted V fashion with apex height of 7 meter. Mounting at 7 meter is above the quarter wavelength mark of 4 meter and below the half wavelength mark of 8 meter. Connected the wires directly to a 15 meter long RG213 feed line. I made a coil with surplus length of RG213 cable to function as a common mode choke. A common mode choke can prevent the unbalanced current on the outer surface of the coaxial shield. Coaxial cable has 3 currents flowing through it. One current flows through the inner conductor and another one along the inner surface of the shield. A third current flows along the outer surface of the coaxial shield. The last one is called common mode current. We use the common mode choke to prevent the flow of common mode current on the outer aspect of the coaxial shield. I had a little more than 4 meter of insulated copper wire in my previous loaded coil dipole for 2080 meter antenna. Folded back that wire on either side and twisted back on itself to produce a span of 4 meter wire on either side. Mounted the wire tips on supports on the garden fence. One side was about 3 meter high. Support on the other side was 2 meter high. I used nylon ropes to secure the 17 meter dipole antenna ends to the supports. Came back and checked the standing wave ratio SWR in my FT710 radio using low power. I got an SWR of 1.6 at the lower end of 17 meter band. At upper end of the band it was 1.8. Both values were perfectly tunable with the built-in antenna tuner of FT710. I am not tuning the 17 meter dipole antenna further for the time being. That is because I am expecting to get a nano VNA antenna analyzer soon. Nano VNA will give exact point of resonance and guide me in tuning the antenna well. As you have seen, my 17 meter dipole antenna is functioning fairly well regarding SWR. Now I wanted to know my prospects of working stations on 17 meter band. I checked reverse beacon network for a recent period of 1 month. There were plenty of stations being picked up from South America, Africa, Europe and Asia. The stations were working between 18072 kHz and 18111 kHz. Signal to noise ratio ranged from 2 decibels to 18 decibels, mostly on the lower side. CW speeds ranged from 16 words per minute to 37 words per minute. Stations were picked up at various times of day and night as well. Majority of the SNR were below 10 and many below 5. Now I checked dxwatch.com with filter set for 17 meter and Asia. The maximum number of 50 contacts were over in 2 days, yesterday and today. I could see contacts from Asia to Europe, North America and South America. I could see reports of CW, SSB, FT8 and FT4 contacts. You may remember that last year I posted picking up special event call sign HS72 King on 18139 MHz. That station was quite strong, but none of my antennas would tune to 17 meter band then. Hence, I have been waiting for an antenna which will work on 17 meter since then. Finally, I checked propagation from my 17 meter dipole antenna by calling CQ in CW mode on 18075 kHz at around 9 am local time. I am quite happy to see my signals being picked up by RBN skimmer at VR2 Fun 77. That was at a distance of 4133 km. Very good performance for an inverted V antenna at just 7 meter height and SWR 1.6. I'll be tuning this antenna further as soon as I get my Nano VNA antenna analyzer. Now I'll be on the lookout for stations on 17 meter at various times of the day and night. Stay tuned for further updates on this channel.